Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead Adventure. Today I'm going to show you how to harvest, dry, and store your sunflower seeds. These are my sunflowers back here. They are the Titan variety. So they are very large sunflowers. There are the smaller sunflowers that are used for birdseed, but these ones are used for roasting and eating. So let's get started. So let's start with how to know when your sunflower is ripe. So the first thing we're going to look for is the back of the sunflower. You can see that the back of this flower is yellow all the way around. There's no green left really. There's a couple spots, and there's a couple little brown spots on the back as well. And that's the first sign of knowing when it's ripe. The next thing I look at is underneath the sunflower. You see that these seeds are striped. They're not all the way white anymore. They've got the black stripes on them. And that's another indication that your flower is ripe. So we're going to cut this off with some pruners. And we're just going to chop off the back. So this right here is a ripe sunflower. On the back it's all yellow and just a little bit of brown and not a lot of green left. These here in the front, every seed has its own flower. So these are actually flowers on the seeds, and we're just going to brush those off. We're going to brush all the flowers off. Comes off really easily. Just brush them off. These seeds in the middle don't look like they're very good, but that's okay. The rest of the flower is good to go. So this flower right here, this one is not quite ready yet. As you can see, it's very green on the back as opposed to the other one that's all yellow. And as you can see, if you look at the seeds, they're not quite all the way striped yet. They're still kind of milky white. So we're going to leave this one on here for a little bit longer. So this one right here is a little bit past where I would have harvested it, but I've been sick the past few days, so I just haven't been out here to harvest. As you can see, the birds have gotten to some of it, but it's all yellow on the back, so we are going to harvest this one as well. So some wildlife has already gotten to this, so you want to get to your sunflowers before that happens. But as you can see, they didn't get to a lot of it. I'm going to brush all those flowers off. It's still pretty full of seeds, so we're looking good on this one. Another indication that your flower is ready is you will see here all of the flower petals are turned brown. So you're gonna look, the back is yellow, the flower petals are all brown and falling off, and the seeds are striped. We're gonna take this one here. Ta-ta! Brush all those flowers off. And that's a good sunflower right there. So now I'm going to show you a sunflower that looks like it's almost ripe, but not quite. So on this side of the sunflower, it's starting to turn yellow, but on this side, it's still green. So we're going to leave this one on for a little while longer. So even though you can see that the seeds are starting to get more stripes, they're still a little pale in there. Even though the petals are all dry, it's not ready to pick yet. So I only picked 6 sunflowers today, and there's still quite a bit out there. But it's looking good so far. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the seeds from the sunflower head. So you can start by breaking the flower into smaller pieces. So here we've got, it's got a very strong aroma to it. So I'm just putting these in a little plastic tote for now until I move them onto a flat surface. So these seeds in the middle of the sunflower, like right in here, they're kind of skinny and squishy. So I'm not even gonna keep those ones. So this is how many seeds I got off of one sunflower. So this is how many seeds I got off of the 6 sunflowers. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out on a single layer on this tablecloth and let them dry for a few days. So now I've got them all laid out on the tablecloth, and I'm going to let them dry for a few days. And I'm going to come in here and just kind of mix them around a couple times a day so that they get all dry on all sides. I do the same process with pumpkin seeds, and it works really well to dry them out. So I will show you how I store them after they are all dry, after probably 2 to 3 days. So now the seeds have been drying for 2 days. They are all the way dry now, and I am going to put them in a jar and store them in the pantry. So this is how many seeds we got off of the 6 sunflower heads that we did. And I'm just going to store them in my pantry raw like this, and then kind of just take them out and roast them whenever I feel the need. But they should be shelf stable for quite some time, just stored raw like this. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye, guys.